Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for joining for the closing remarks. And thank you so much to all of our panelists and presenters today for creating such an enriching program. And to our attendees, all of you who listened and engaged from locations across the US. I want to especially acknowledge our colleagues at the US Census Bureau with whom we worked so closely, including Donna Daly, Nicole Scanello, Gretchen Gooding, and Mary McKay. Special thanks to Joel Alvarez, who moderated our data user plenary and did such a great job. Big thanks to our ACS steering committee members who served double duty as breakout session moderators, including Emily Harris, Erica Moore, Melanie Poulter, Brian Grady, Shondell Wilson-Frederick, Keith Wiley, Monica Cruz, Tricia Ruiz, and Jake Michael. Finally, a big thank you to Mark Mather and Lillian Kilduff of PRB, who've been working so hard behind the scenes to ensure that this event happened so successfully. And I'd like to give a shout out to the Big Marker team, this platform's team, who's been behind the scenes helping us as well. And right now, I'm going to kick it over to Donna Daly to give her closing remarks.
Thanks, Diana. So it was such a great day full of our data users demonstrating and sharing the ways that they're using the ACS data. I hope everyone enjoyed their day and took advantage of the opportunity to learn from one another and make some network connections to other data users. I'd like to thank each of the presenters and product demonstrators for their time today and for sharing their research and production uses of the ACS data. I also want to thank the ACS program leadership and the ACS program staff who work every day to make the ACS data one of the most sought after data resources in our country. Thank you to PRB and the ACSO staff, members of the Data User Steering Committee, the moderators, and like Diana said, the behind the scenes technical folks that were instrumental in a successful virtual conference. Thank you to all of the conference attendees that spent your day with us. I hope you all are now recharged and that you have a lot of notes and takeaways from the presentations and the product demonstrations that you attended today. And thank you all for your continued support. And I'll look forward to our next Data Users Conference. So thanks again. Back to you, Diana.
Thank you, Donna. As we close this conference, I want to reflect upon how much has changed since PRB started hosting these conferences with the US Census Bureau over a decade ago to bring the ACS data user community together. In the early years, the conferences were multiple days in length and in person. And while these conferences were important for personal connections, they didn't include the full scope of our community of ACS data users who may not have had the resources or capabilities to travel. And we were missing out on learning about the full range of interesting work happening across the country with ACS data. Through our work over the past year hosting ACS on the Road events in Austin, Salt Lake City, and New York City, we learned about how nonprofits like the YMCA in New York City use the ACS to understand the population they seek to serve and how they can better offer programming to meet their needs, or how regional economic planners use the ACS to pitch to businesses to locate to the greater Houston area, or how the state of Utah's 529 plan uses the ACS to better understand the population of children and families who might use their program. And today we heard countless other stories and examples of the diverse ways in which the ACS is being used to make a difference. So your use of the ACS data is wider in scope than we ever could have imagined. This usage cements how valuable a resource these data are for understanding the full range of community needs across the US. As a call to action, I'd like to encourage you to continue to use the ACS throughout your work and to tell others about this incredible resource. Such actions help to ensure that the ACS continues to be valued during an era where federal data needs such appreciation. So we hope you leave here today with new ideas about how to apply ACS data to your own work and a deep appreciation for the range of ways the ACS positively impacts communities across the U.S. So carry on with your good work and have a great evening, everyone.
Sarah.